What's up, everybody? It's that time. Fucking what? Okay. Now there's suction cup to my head. What the f? What the f balls? What's up, everybody? It's that time of the month again. No, it's that time of the. It's whenever it is. It's that time again when it's time to talk about the top 10 monsters of a certain flavor. Because we're going to be racist today. We're only talking about white monsters. We're totally racist today. Top 10 light monsters in Summoner's War. Here we go. Number 1, King Angelmon. That's the entire list. No, I'm just kidding. He's not even on the list. Okay. We'll start the... Don't worry. We'll start the actual list now. Okay, top 10. Number 10. Numero Tenos. Zerath, the Light Dragon. Ah, Light Dragon. Oh, dragons always got to be on these lists, man. They're fucking dragons. Okay, Holy Bolt. Holy Bolt. Not too much to say there. Holy Light recovers the HP of all allies with Holy Light and removes 2 harmful effects of each ally. So, recovery of HP and harmful effect removal. Delicious. Delicious. Recovery amount is proportionate to the attack power. Unfortunately, his attack power isn't crazy strong. His HP is pretty damn high, though. His HP is pretty damn high, but his attack power is not super crazy. Armageddon attacks all enemies with a Holy Light, guarantees a critical hit on enemies of all attributes except for Light. This guy really should be an attack monster. He should have less HP, more attack, in my opinion, because all this stuff is scaling on attack. And then he has the leader skill, increases crit rate of ally monsters by 24%. So, he kind of doesn't make too much sense, if you know what I mean. He has a leader skill and increases crit rate, but he doesn't need it because he's going to guarantee a critical hit anyway. So what the f balls? Come on, man. What's all this nonsense? And then all the skills with attack power, and then he's an HP monster. Zerath, you crazy. He's still a good monster, though. He's still a good monster. Ah, Zerath. One day I will have you. Yeah. Ooh, no, don't give me those eyes. Don't give me those eyes. Okay. No, don't give me the doomy eyes. Alright. Number 9. Number 9. Pontos, the Light Sea Emperor. Let's check out Pontos' skills. First skill, Power Surge. Attacks an enemy dealing damage and transferring a weakening effect on you to the enemy. Very nice. Very nice for defense breaks. Very nice for effects that last for like 3 turns, let's say. So if you get hit with an effect that's like 3-turn the inability to heal or a 3-turn defense break or something like that, maybe the Water Werewolf hit you with a 3-turn defense break, you can turn it right back around and give him a 2-turn defense break. So, yeah. Sweeping Waves attacks all enemies with Mighty Waves, preventing them from using skills with cooldowns for 1 turn. AoE with skill cooldown prevention. You know what I mean, not skill cooldown prevention. That would be a totally different skill. But yeah. AoE that prevents them from using skills with cooldowns. Sanctuary removes all harmful effects on all allies. Ooh, and grants them immunity and invincibility for 1 turn. Okay, so this is kind of like a mixture between... It's more like Veligul, but it doesn't have that attack gauge boost as well. And it's not 3 turns, but it does give them invincibility as well. So, ridiculous. But it does remove the harmful effects just like Veligul. Oh my god. So sexy. So sexy. He's like Veligul and Chloe had babies, and it was somehow a giant white guy with a beard. Who knew? Who knew? Makes no sense. Or maybe Chloe and Veligul. Oh! Chloe and Veligul would have to be his babies. I figured it out. Summoner's War, I figured it out. Figured it out. Leader skill. Increase the attack speed of ally monsters by 24%. Great leader skill. Great leader skill. Pontos. Awesome. Awesome monster. Alright, number 8. Number 8. Akroma, the Light Valkyria. Oh, there's always Valkyrias on these lists, too. Always Valkyrias on these lists. First skill, Sword of Promise. Attacks with a sword. Seal of Light is automatically activated if the enemy dies. It would help if she had more attack power and less defense, but that's okay. That's okay. Shh, that's okay. Seal of Light attacks an enemy, preventing them from using skills with cooldowns for 2 turns. The damage is proportionate to the enemy's max HP. Another Valkyria skill, enemy's max HP. which is good against big tanky monsters. Big tanky monsters. God Shield passive calls upon the power of the Divine Shield, granting immunity against all harmful effects. Immunity against all harmful effects. What? And also decreasing the chance of receiving a critical hit by 15%. God damn. Also, if that wasn't enough, the leader skill increases the HP of ally monsters in the arena by 44%. Nice. Hey, it's like having an extra 2-slot HP rune. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Achroma. Awesome monster. Alright. Number 10, 9, 8, 7. 7. Really? This over Achroma? Really? Really? I think you guys are taking some liberties here. You guys made the list. You guys voted for it. Amon. Amon over Achroma. Hey. Amon over Achroma. Alright, Amon. Uppercut. Strikes and provokes the enemy for 1 turn with a 50% chance. It's not bad to have a provoke for a skill. Strikes the enemy and inflicts damage proportionate to your max HP. Alright. And then we have recovers all crushing power passive recovers all allies by 12% of my max HP if you get a critical hit when you attack on your turn. So he's ruined for basically 100% crit rate. If you want to put blade on him, or if you just want to put crit rate on slot 4. But violent, speedy, tons of HP, tons of crit rate. I've seen him actually with crit damage too on 4, like really high crit rate and crit damage on 4. It's like, what? And he actually did some pretty decent damage too with the crit damage on 4, since he's got so, like, with the damn crit rate, right? Because you'll want to have good crit rate on Amon anyway. Leader skill increases the defense of ally monsters with light attribute by 30%. Really, over Achroma? I don't know, man. You guys made the list. I didn't make the list. So, this list is wacky, though. This list is wacky. But yeah, it's community votes. Increases the defense of ally monsters with light attribute by 30%. You know, these aren't actually. This is not a bad leader skill, and you know you can get some pretty good light monsters. Defense is good. Defense is good. Okay. But that is Amon number 7. He's number 7. Number 6. Number 6. Where are they? I lost them. I'm lost. Okay, Lema, the Light Oracle. Oh, titties. Lema. Passing time. Attacks 3 times and recovers 15% of the attack bar each time the attack lands a critical hit. Usually pretty high crit rate on these ladies, on all of the oracles, and that's actually really good for a skill. Predicted future attacks all enemies with an 80% chance to remove beneficial effects, inflicting continuous damage equal to the number of removed beneficial effects for 2 turns. She is anti-Chloe like a mofo. Anti-Chloe, anti-Velajewel. She's just, yeah. I love these oracles' second skill. Oh my god, because Chloes are everywhere in the arena. So if you have an oracle, congratulations, they're really good. Start and end removes the harmful effect on all allies, makes them invincible for 1 turn, and recovers their HP by 15% each for 3 turns. This is really great for dragons. Really, really great. Removes all the dots, makes them invincible, and recovers their HP by 15% each turn for 3 turns. Nice. And then we have leader skill, increases the accuracy of ally monsters by 41%. You could stick her in you could stick her in a bomb team, I was going to say, but then, like, there's other leader skills, accuracy leader skills for bomb teams anyway. So, she really doesn't need, the leader skills are what makes her great. The second and third skills, and even the first skill, that's not bad. That is not bad. You would be surprised how awesome that is, actually. You have to, it's only when you have a critical hit, though. So you do need some crit rate on her. Very nice, very nice. She was, what, number 6? Number 5. Number 5. Number 5. Not even, where the hell? Not even a Nat 5 or a Nat 4. There's another Nat 3 Asheer. Now, first off, let me say, not surprised to see Asheer on here. He's actually pretty beastly. Okay, first skill, Merciless Claws. Attacks the enemy with claws and disturbs the enemy's HP recovery for 1 turn. Predator's Cry recovers the HP of all allies by 15%. Okay, AoE HP recovery, and increases their attack speed for 2 turns. Okay, HP recovery, AoE HP recovery, and increases their attack speed. Love this one. Love this one. Same one as the water werewolf as well. Water werewolf is a good monster as well. Massacre violently attacks the enemies 4 times to inflict damage proportionate to my max HP, and removes a beneficial effect with a 50% chance for each attack. The cooltime resets if the enemy dies. Holy crap. You put a defense break on someone and you use Massacre? This is a one-shot. This is like pressing the delete button on your keyboard. He just deletes monsters. It's crazy. If I'm facing an Asheer, and here's what people like to do. People like to stick Bella and Asheer together, or Darien and Asheer, and have just like 1 or 2 speed separating them, so that the Bella attacks first, she'll defense break, and then Asheer will go next, and like Bella has like 1 or 2 more speed, and Asheer goes next. Asheer massacres and just deletes. 4 attacks based on HP. He's an HP monster. The attacks do tremendous amount of damage, especially if you have him ruined for HP on 2, crit damage on 4, and HP on 6 with pretty decent crit rate on him. He will crit based on his HP. He'll be super tanky, and he will just delete basically any monster. He does just tens of thousands of damage. So with that 3rd skill, and then it's available again, and it removes beneficial effects. So there's really nothing you can do if you put that defense break on it. There's nothing you can do. Even if he has a defense, if the enemy has a defense buff, like he'll just strip that defense buff right off. He'll strip whatever else right off, and he'll just nuke. And I mean, it's also good against Chloe teams. He's just gonna strip all those buffs off and just keep smacking the crap out of them. So, oh my god. Oh my god, Asheer is ridiculous. And then the leader skill, the HP of monsters is increased by 21% in guild battles. It's only in guild battles. It's only a 21% increase. And I see people probably using Veramos instead of Asheer as the leader, but you do still have that option as well. Alright, so I'm not surprised to see him. Even though he's a Nat 3, he should be a Nat 4. Come to us, don't listen to what I just said. Keep him as a Nat 3, don't fuck anything up. I want to actually get him one day. Then we have number 4. Number 4, where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Archangel, the Light Archangel. Okay. First skill, attacks with a Heavenly Sword, removing a beneficial effect on the enemy with a 75% chance. The damage increases according to your defense. Second skill, Archangel's Blessing, recovers an ally's HP by 50%. Same thing as the Water and the Wind Archangels. And you have Judge, passive, counterattacks the attacker when you or your ally is attacked with a critical hit, and increases the attack gauge by 15%. So he increases the attack gauge. He does have low base speed, but he will just keep attacking and attacking and attacking and attacking. And anytime you get a critical hit, and increases his own attack gauge, so even though he doesn't have high base speed, he still is going to increase his own attack gauge. Crazy. And leader skill increases the HP of ally monsters with light attribute by 50%. So you could do Archangel and have a light team and wreck face, and well, a light defense, and like Bella and Darien and Asheer, who we just talked about. Yeah, it's real, guys. It's real, and it'd be really damn annoying if you have an Archangel. Go make that light defense team, because that's crazy. Crazy. Archangel, number 4. I actually fought Archangel the other day in the arena, and they were using Archangel, strangely enough, Archangel and the light lich, and they were pretty good. I don't remember the other 2 monsters that they had. I think Chasun and someone else, but that team was actually pretty solid. The Light Lich is I think he's underrated. Everyone says he sucks. He doesn't suck. He's not the most amazing light monster, but he doesn't suck. We'll talk about him in a second. We'll talk about him in a sec, because we still got to finish the top 10. Number 3, Iana. Ooh, not surprised to see her on this list. She has probably the best revive in the game. Alright. Absorb mana, inflicts damage proportionate to your max HP, and recovers by 30% of the inflicted damage as HP. Nice. She's generally ruined with high HP anyway. We have Phil, recovers the HP of the 2 allies with the lowest HP by 25% and 15%. Also, this is going to go up when it's when it's skilled up. This is also nice. Iona's actually nice because you can feed her those Epicon priests, those wind and water Epicon priests, and it will. Then you need to use no devil mons. She's a Nat 4, and you don't need to use any devil mons on her, which is very, very nice. We have the Light of Revival. This is why she's kick-ass, because she's probably the best reviver in the game. Revives an ally with 60% HP. Okay, and you're thinking like Eladriel is 100%, but Eladriel takes some of his HP away as well. So this revives, and you know whoever is going to get killed is a squishy monster generally. So she will revive them, and then she will also put a shield that increases their defense for 3 turns. So she is Little Miss Protector of the squishy monsters. Very nice. And her base speed isn't that bad either. Okay, then we have the leader skill increases the resistance of ally monsters in the dungeons by 33%. She's actually a somewhat attainable light monster. Since she's only a Nat 4-star, you can actually maybe you'll get her one day. It's crazy. It's crazy. Some of these are actually monsters that you might be able to get. I mean, it's not easy to get her, but yeah, she is something that you could actually, instead of like the light Archangel, which 99% of us are not going to get, maybe a couple of us will actually pull Iona. Alright, so if Iona's number 3, who's number 2? Who is number 2? I was shocked. Guys, I don't think this monster should be number 2. Darien. Am I saying Darien's bad? No. No. Everyone loves Darien, everyone uses Darien, but let's talk about Darien. Okay. Slash rocks. Attacks an enemy with a giant sword, inflicting damage proportionate to your max HP and decreasing the target's defense for 2 turns with a 40% chance. This does a ton of damage, especially if you have an on violent HP, crit damage HP, with some pretty decent crit rate on him. He will do a tremendous amount of damage, and he'll violent proc on top of his own defense break and just go to town. And I've seen people that have combos like with Veramos, Chasun, Darien, and Perna in the arena defense, and they have Darien just a little bit faster than the Perna. Darien, and the whole concept is Darien attacks, defense breaks a target, and then Perna just destroys them. But I've seen Darien violent proc 4 times and just destroy them without Perna even getting to them. It's like, oh my god, Darien does hit pretty damn hard. Then we have Slash Waves. Attacks an enemy with a sword 2 times. Each attack has a 30% chance to decrease the target's attack power for 2 turns. So this is nice, but I think people really love him for his Slash Rocks, the first skill. And then we have Knighthood passive. It decreases the damage that all other allies receive by 15%. This effect won't add up to other damage reduction effects. So you can't stack 4 Dariens, and you can't stack like Darien with the Dark Death Knight Diaz. The Dark Death Knight Diaz. Try saying that 50,000 times fast. And then we have, okay, so Darien's number 2. Number 1. Oh my god, you guys already know what it is, and you're like, what? Number 1? I don't know about that. Bella. Okay, don't get me wrong, Bella is love. I love Bella. Should she be number 1? You guys made this list, I didn't make this. And Bella was number 1 by 281 votes. By a landslide, Bella was number 1. Crazy. I love Bella. But number 1. Oh my god, guys, there's other light monsters. First skill is going to decrease enemy's defense for 2 turns. Nice defense decrease for 2 defense break for the first skill. Seize attacks the enemy and removes all beneficial effects on the target. Very nice against Chloe's. Very nice against so many other things. I use her in Dragon's B10 as well against the boss to seize and remove the beneficial effects. And then Mobilize fills the attack bar of all allies by 30% and recovers their HP by 30%. So she is an AoE healer, plus she's an attack gauge buffer, which basically the skill pays for itself. I mean, she's definitely one of the best Nat 3 light monsters that there is. It's a toss-up. It's a toss-up between her, Asheer, I would say her and Asheer. And then Darien and Amon would be after that. There's some other, like, oh my, the Penguin Knight is fantastic. But yeah, but I think that's where those are. I think Bella and Asheer are the best Nat 3s. But guys, number one, you voted. It was your votes. I didn't vote. So who do I think? Who was left off? Who was left off that I think is crazy? Crazy that they were left off. Let's see. Well, first off, we have Eludia was left off. Burns all enemies, removes beneficial effects. AoE at beneficial effects. It's just, oh my god. Increases defense in dungeons by 44%. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let's see, who else? Jaeger was not in Jaeger was actually pretty close though. Jaeger was almost in the top 10. So I'm surprised to see Jaeger not in there. With his gains immunity against inability effects, increases your attack power by 20% chance. Each time your allies become incapacitated, accumulates up to 10 times. And then Justice, Burning Rage, damage increases according to the number of dead allies. It's the same as Leica. He's a strong attacker though. He is. And then who else is not? Oh, I was surprised to see Shan not in there. Shan the Light Chimera. Who else was I surprised to not see in there? Asima. I was surprised to not see Asima in there. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And Huadam sucker. And Molly's great too. So there's a lot of monsters that I was actually surprised that they were not in there. Yeah, I think mostly. And Arya is a great monster too. Arya is a great crowd control monster. So I was going to talk about Halfos. Halfos, I saw him. He's got a great leader skill. Increases the attack speed of ally monsters in the arena by 24%. So he also has this AoE. What is it? Defense break? No. Absorbs the enemy's attack gauge. I thought he had a defense break somewhere. No, that's the other one. The other one has a defense break. But yeah, I saw him. That he actually had a good build on him. He had him as an attacker. I think him with violent runes is actually not violent runes. With vampire runes is not bad because he can keep. Look at this. He can keep getting healed back up and then becoming invincible again. So you really don't have to worry too much about his HP as long as he doesn't like die with one hit. So yeah, you gotta remove that immunity, invincibility. So yeah, I'm not saying he's one of the top 10. I'm just saying he's probably not as bad as a lot of people are saying. Like, oh, light vampire sucks ass, or the light lich sucks ass. He's the worst lich. I'm like, no, it's not as bad as you guys are saying he is. He's not as bad. So I'm gonna do. I'm actually gonna do. Eventually, I know someone that has one. They don't have it awakened yet though. They don't have it awakened in 6th Art with the right runes. So, well, eventually we're gonna do it, and I'm gonna show you. But yeah, who else? Yeah, all those. Eleanor, the Light Polar Queen. I'm surprised. Man, there's a lot. I'm surprised. You know what? I'm also surprised that like the fact that Darien is so high and Asheer is not higher than Darien, because I think Asheer should be higher than Darien. I think so. But anyway. This is gonna be so controversial. Everyone's gonna be like, fucking what the fuck? What the fuck? Light Inugami #1 monster? That's crazy. Trust me, I love Bella. Bella's one of my go-to monsters I use all the time. #1, I don't know about #1. There's other monsters. There's other monsters that I think are better. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. Leave your comments below. I don't even want to see the comment section there. It's gonna be chaos. It's gonna be absolutely chaos. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Like, comment, subscribe, and leave all of your angry comments below, I guess. Leave all of your angry comments below. I'll see you guys, as always, in the next video.